A warm welcome to all of you. Today we're going to discuss about how to write a quality and a decent UPSC answer. So the question here is constitutionally guaranteed judicial independence is a prerequisite for democracy. Comment. So before going to start the answer, let's figure out the demand of the question. Here we have to comment on why judicial independence is prerequisite for democracy. What is its role? What is its contribution in the functioning of democracy and its sustenance? So the demand is simple and straightforward. So now let's get into the answer. Judicial independence refers to the ability of the judges to adjudicate cases fairly without fear or favor as per the constitution and law. Its absence, I mean the judicial independence, absence of judicial independence would render the very notion of checks and balances meaningless, jeopardizing the integrity and stability of our democratic fabric. Okay, here we have a small concern. Instead of going for two paragraphs, in the introduction, it is better to consolidate both. Better to consolidate both the paragraphs into one paragraph, and after consolidation, concise it to maximum of 3 or 4 lines. That's it. Always remember your introduction should be simple, crisp, and to the point. I repeat, your introduction should be simple, crisp, and to the point. Fine. So next, a diagram has been drawn. Nation with judicial independence gives just societies. Fine. Judicial dependence leads to unjust societies. Okay, fine. So now, why judicial independence is a prerequisite for the democracy? The first point given here is it acts as a guardian against state excesses. It holds the legislature and executive accountable. Perfect. For instance, an example is given here. Landmark cases like Keshavananda Bharati established the basic structure doctrine safeguarding the core principles of constitution from arbitrary amendments. Perfect. So here when you decide to write the answer in points, make sure the point should not go beyond 3 or 4 lines maximum. Let's say if your point is more than six lines or 7 lines, then what is the difference between a point and a paragraph? Right? Am I making sense? Here the the point is fine, it's perfect, and the example is also substantiating the point. The only thing is that it needs to be concise. So I hope you got this. So the next point is it upholds rule of law, ensuring equal justice for all. In Puttaswamy versus Union of India case 2017, Supreme Court expanded the scope of Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. Okay, in this case, uh, right to privacy, no, it is concluded as a fundamental right. Fine. So the next point is it fosters public trust by taking the decisions fairly and objectively. Recent guidelines given by Supreme Court in appointing the Chief Election Commissioner bolstered the public confidence. Exactly. So only 3 points has been written. Let's add a few more important points. So here, judicial independence, it prevents corruption. So in 2G spectrum case, it led to prosecutions and cancellations of licenses. And it also ensures, I mean, judicial independence, it also ensures fair dispute resolution. For example, Supreme Court intervened between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka in the issue of Kaveri River dispute. And one more important point is judicial independence. It safeguards the minority rights. In Shaira Bano case 2017, Supreme Court struck down the instant triple talaq. So overall, these are few of the important points. Now let's come to the next paragraph. This paragraph. However, issues like post-retirement appointments, lack of transparency in collegium, transferring of judges, etc., it questions the independence of judiciary. Yes, judicial independence is the primary prerequisite. There is no question about that. But we are also commenting here that it has some issues like post-retirement appointments. For example, former CJI Ranjan Gogoi, he got appointed to Rajya Sabha, and lack of transparency in collegium. Collegium, it is always a point of contention. And next point is like transferring of judges. See, transferring of judges, it is also one of the primary concerns. Let me give you an example for that. Justice Vijay Kamalesh Tahil Ramani. She was the Chief Justice of Madras High Court in 2019. She got transferred from Madras High Court to Meghalaya High Court. This transfer sparked controversy. It finally led to her resignation and all, and it raised questions like why, what is the rationality of transferring? What is the exact reason of this transfer? It raised a lot of questions and it questioned the judicial transfers. So this is about the thing. And next, so when it comes to the conclusion part, overall, an independent judiciary is not merely a desirable feature, but but a vital prerequisite to uphold the true spirits of democracy. Yes. So overall, when it comes to this answer, so understanding of the demand of the question is good and fine. Regarding the content, it lacked a couple of important points in the body part. It needs a bit of enrichment. And when it comes to presentation, it has an issue with the length of the point and all. So there is a room for improvement. So that's it from my side. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you so much for your time and patience. Have a productive day.